good an actress as she has been in every way. It, I just have to thank God she has touched my life so much in such a big way. There's not enough time to thank her for that.
Sir Cocoy, what will you miss the most?
Laughter. We had lots of good times to laugh together, and he was very nice. And she was a Goosey awardee. She got awarded the Goosey Awards, and I was so shocked that Mr. Ambassador Goosey himself said that I have to be there and dedicate a special song, and that for me gave me a very, very, very huge honor, and I was so proud to do it. I was grateful, and also I'll never forget when Silvia Santiago, who was the producer of Lollipops and Horses, brought her to our home for the very, very first time. She had just been on the series of the Tawag ng Tanghalan contest, and she was the champion. And she was kiddingly teasing her, saying, "Oh, guys, tapo naman, oh." She was so shy. She was sitting down on the couch and just speechless without a word. Silence, silent voice. Like the voice of an angel. And I was so proud. And then I just knew that that was the sound of how beautiful singing should be. And that has touched my life immensely. And has wanted me to use it as my role model, my standard, etc. You know, I have a little bit of a conflict because my sister just passed away. She's also right here, Mrs. Susie Delgado. She's also right here in the next hall. And tomorrow is also the cremation. And I think I'm not so sure, but I think I must be there for my sister. And but definitely, that doesn't mean that I will ever forget her.
I'm sure he appreciates that you stopped by again.
Well, this is my third, but I'm glad I came. Really glad.
Sir, is there anything you wish you could have told Nora before she passed?
You know, I made a painting because I was so proud that she had gotten the National Artist Award. And I wanted to give it to her to say, you deserve every bit of it. It's been long overdue. And I wanted to express myself, to honor her this way, to make her know how proud I was to be her friend.
Sir, last question. You gave her a painting.
Yes, it's a portrait of her as she is, but to show her that I'm proud that she's a national artist. Just a couple of nights ago. Yes. It's just my way of actively expressing my joy. She was awarded national artist.
You gave her the painting during the first night of her race.
Yes, I gave it a lot that night because she was already in the casket, so I could only talk to her from there.
So did you ask her when did you paint?
It started as, you know, there's a story to this. In Superstar, when I was always being asked to be the regular weekly guest to sing with her. On one of those occasions, I gave her my first painting, and it was Lollipops and Roses. It was her, but the action of that painting was, what was happening in that painting was she was on stage receiving applause and flowers being thrown at her from the audience. That was the first painting. But unfortunately, something happened. It's my fault. And I think she got really mad because I asked. We had my family, they're all painters too. So we had a family exhibit in Mega Mall. Okay, and so all my sisters and brothers participated in that exhibit, and I asked if I could borrow it. She didn't want to lend it to me, but maybe because she was a friend, even if she didn't want to, she let me borrow it. But unfortunately, what happened was, I don't blame anyone because everybody's human, nobody knows everything. So, unfortunately, the loading in and out of the trucks which were transporting the artworks, maybe didn't know any better, so I don't blame them. And unfortunately, something happened to the face of that portrait because there was no shield to protect one painting from the other. So she was very upset and she lent it to me. But I told her, guy, no, I promise you I'll make you another one. Better one. Because she's already she's the one that to me in the first place. But I was begging her. She was so mad that we were doing a concert at the Folk Arts Theater for President at GMA. And we were singing. She had a whole lot of other guests, and she had a duet with Yul Servo, and then she had a duet with me. But she was so kind of disappointed at what happened that she said, hindi na tayo nakakanta ng Lollipops and Roses. So I was kind of, it was the spirit she had. But I kept telling her, no, I'll make you another one, promise. So this is also to make good my promise. But in a better way. And to honor her this time in a great way. You're very welcome.